Guys, it's the Chantel here, and I'm back with another video. I'm trying not get to record a 2-month update on my hair, but you see I got braids, and I redid them because I wanted to, like, you know, take a break from wearing my hair, and it's like at an awkward stage where I just do not know what to wear, like how to wear it. So I'm just like, just lost. I don't know what to do. So yeah, I'm just gonna wear protective styles until probably like the 4th month, maybe 3rd. So today, I'm going to be telling y'all about my coming out story. As you all may know, I am gay. If some people do not know, well, now you know, because I just told you. But now I'm going to tell you my coming out story, because I know it's probably hard for some people to come out because, you know, they don't know what their parents are going to think of them. They probably, you know, scared. And I understand that because, you know, I was like that my whole life. Yeah, now that I think about it. Sorry I look a little rough. I'm sick, as you can hear in my voice. Maybe not. I don't know, but let's get into the video. Okay, so when I was a kid, like I always looked at girls, like I used to like always look at their boobs and their butt, but I thought it was normal because, you know, most kids look, like most girls just curious and they just look. And so I didn't really think nothing of it until like I was in kindergarten. Like when I was in kindergarten, like I was kind of an advanced kid. Like I used to think about a lot of stuff that I should have had no business thinking about. When I was in like kindergarten, it was this one girl, I don't really know her name, but I just know she was in kindergarten with me and we was in the same class. And we used to sneak in the restroom and kiss, like kiss. I remember we couldn't go to a party that we was having at class because our teacher called us kissing in the restroom. And I was like, oh my God, like I was so embarrassed because I was like, you know, like as a kid, people like be like, oh, you're gay, ha ha ha. They laughing about it, you know. They don't take you serious and they just talk about you and stuff. Like, it's how the world is, you know. So I was scared because I was like, I don't want nobody to talk about me. Like, I'm gonna just like, you know, date boys because that's how it's supposed to be. A girl's supposed to date a boy. So I'm thinking like that's what I'm going to do because I don't want nobody to talk about me. Okay, so fast forward, I moved to where I'm at now, and I was in elementary. So in elementary, I liked boys, but at the same time, I would like girls too. So it was kind of like, at that time, I was kind of like, I liked both, but I wouldn't tell nobody that. So I was in like, I want to say 5th grade, and I was a dancer. So my dance coach, she was like real close to me. Like, she was like my godmother. And so she didn't know she didn't know I like girls at all yet. She did not know at all. Like, I was so scared because, you know, everybody was like talking about God. And yes, I love God. I believe in God all the way, totally. I praise that man to the day I die, forever. But I was just scared because I was like, maybe I'm gonna die because I'm gay, you know. I was just so scared. And so I would like just date boys just to date them because I'm like, okay, well, this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to be dating you, so I'm going to date you. I don't know if I like you or not. I'm just going to date you, you know. But I really never liked boys like that. So fast forward to like 6th grade. That was like middle school times, but I was still in elementary because the way our district is set up, we still have elementary in 6th grade in elementary, but they moved it. So I was in 6th grade, aka middle school, you know, turning up like, yep, I can do it. I want some popping. But I really wasn't popping, okay? But me and the boy I was dating had broke up, and so I was looking at this girl, like one of these girls that was a dancer with me. I had been looking at her for the longest. Like, I had really liked her. So me and her, I can't say her name. I'm gonna just call her Anna. Okay, we're gonna call her Anna. So Anna and me would like, we would talk, and Anna, her mom did not know she was gay either. She was in a grade below me. Anna, she was scared to tell her mom, just like I was scared to tell my mom. So we were scared together. We used to sneak around at the park and kiss and stuff. And so she was a dancer like I was. So like we went on a trip one day, and we was already together. We went on a trip to San Antonio, Six Flags. We went to Six Flags for a band trip, whatever. So we went or whatever, and we just, you know, chilling, like we chilling, you know, having fun together. And so on the way back home, we sat together, you know, and we was kissing and whatever, and then people was looking and stuff. They started laughing. I was like, oh my God, like this is not what I wanted. I ain't want nobody to know. Like, I was embarrassed because, you know, like they was talking like bad. They was like, you're gay, you're nasty, you know, you want to hell and this and that. And I was like, no, I'm not. Like, am I really? And I was like really scared. So I didn't tell nobody at all yet. So fast forward, I'm in middle school, actual middle school. I'm in 7th grade now. and I wasn't dating anybody at the time. I was just chilling because I'm a kid at the same time. I need to stay in a kid's place. So I'm chilling, but it's like there's a couple of people was trying to talk to me when they were boys. But you know, like how you got play girlfriends and stuff. So I had a play girlfriend. We're gonna call her Stan. Okay, she was a girl, but we're gonna call her Stan. So she was a basketball player and this and other, you know. So me and her was play girlfriends, but I didn't like really think that. What is this braid doing? But I didn't like really think that I really liked her until the moment when somebody else called her girlfriend. So what's wrong with these braids? Like, you see this? Okay, anyway, y'all, I'm sorry. But I didn't think that, like, I didn't know how much I liked her until another girl called her girlfriend. And that set me off. It was my friend. Like, we was all friends. But she called her girlfriend. I was like, that's not your girlfriend. That's my girlfriend. I don't care what you got to say. Like, that's my girlfriend. I got so defensive. Like, I was so freaking mad. And she was like, it's not even that serious, bro. Like, I'm not even gay. It doesn't matter. Like, it's nothing. And I was like, okay, I'm not gay either. But that's my girlfriend. So don't say that. You know? So I was just... I don't know. Like, that's how I figured out that I really liked her. So me and her was texting on Facebook or whatever. Yep, that was during the Facebook times. Don't even laugh at me, okay? That was during Facebook times. It is what it is, okay? So we was texting and whatever, and I confessed to her. I was like, I like you. And, you know, she said, I like you too. But at the same time, her parents didn't know she was gay, and my parents didn't know either. Like I said, keeping it concealed. And so I was dating this boy at the time, and she was dating a boy too. But the boy had told me, from my understanding, he had broke up with me one day. And I was like, okay. I was already talking to Stan. So when he broke up with me, I was like, well, I'm not tripping because I talked to Stan anyway. But I didn't tell him that, you know, I was keeping the game concealed, you know. So he broke up with me, and her boyfriend and her, she had ended up breaking up with her boyfriend after I told her that. So that's when we got together out of nowhere. It was the 24th, I remember. We had got together that day. So that's when we got together. And so I was chilling, you know. And so we was together, you know, happy, you know. She used to walk me to class. This is 7th grade. She used to walk me to class, you know. It was good, living lavish, you know. Until that moment came where my teacher told on me. Okay, so let me tell you how that happened. So one day we were walking in the hallway, and me and my father had gotten into a fight. And I was sad about it or whatever, and she was there comforting me or whatever. Y'all know what I mean, okay? However you say it, okay? She was there, you know, comforting me or whatever. So she walked me to class, and that's when she kissed me. She like, you know, here you go, you know, have a good day, whatever. She kissed me. My math teacher seen, her name was Miss Washington. I remember to this day. Her name is Miss Washington. And she called, like, she was like, you know what? You don't be kissing nobody in the hallways. If that's what you do that somewhere else. You know, she was just on my case. And I was like, oh my God, I did not want nobody to know. Like, my peers knew or whatever. And my peers wasn't judging me. So I wasn't really tripping about it. So I was like, oh my God, like, she's a teacher. Like, I was so scared. Like, I was like, she's gonna tell my parents. I'm so scared. And so I texted my girl. I was like, bro, like, Miss Washington tripping, like real stuff. She tripping, and she's like, don't worry about it, babe. It's okay. And this and that. And I was so she said, I'm gonna tell your parents, but I was like, please don't tell. Like, I was like so sad. Like, I had contacted my, like, I had that class with my, like, one of my closest friends named Lauren. So I had went, and I was like, Lauren, like, I don't know what to do. Like, I was so scared. I was crying. I didn't know what to do. Like, I was like I'm gonna get in trouble. Like, do you know? I didn't know how they was gonna take it, you know. So I was so scared. So I got home, you know, I'm chilling. My daddy called me. Oh my gosh, I already know what he finna call about. I'm scared. So I was like, hello. He yelled at me. He's like, you know what? You don't do whatever you do in the hallway. You don't do that there. You do it at home. I don't care what you are, but you do that somewhere else. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, you can't be serious. Like, she really called. Like, I just skipped and I was like, we didn't kiss. Like, I promise we didn't kiss. Like, I don't even like girls like that. He's like, your teacher told me this, and I was like, oh my gosh. I was like, okay, well, that's my girlfriend. I'm sorry, okay? I don't know how else to tell you. I like girls. And he was like, okay, that's fine and all, but don't do whatever y'all do at a house. Y'all don't do that at my house or at school. You do that at her house. I don't care, but not at my house or at school. And I was like, oh my gosh, like, okay. So he was like, I'll talk to you, like, because he was at work. So I just started crying. Like, I was so sad. I just laid down and cried. Then my mom came home, and she like, come here. And I already knew. When your mama say, come here, and they call you by your full name, you know you in trouble. You know you are. So I was like, oh my gosh. I'm in trouble. Like, I just didn't, like, tears just almost started falling out. So I was like, okay, just wipe it up. Go in there and say what you gotta say. And that's the end of the discussion. You can't fight who you are. So I was like, I was just like, okay. So I went up in there. My mom was like, your teacher called today. I was like, yeah, no. And she was like, so you like girls? And I was like, so then she was like, I really hope you're not gonna be like my auntie. And her aunt, she's a stud. Like, she's a full-blown dyke. Like, she's a man in the relationship. Simple as that. She cute though, but she's a man in a relationship. So she's like, I really hope you don't turn out to be like her or whatever. Like, she pretty much was like, you could be gay, but I want you to be the girly one in a relationship, like, not the boy looking one. You know, she didn't want that. And I understand, you know. So like, I'm not, mom, I'm not, I promise I'm not. I mean, if I am, I mean, you gonna have to love me for who I am, but I'm not gonna be like that or whatever. And she's like, okay. So that's pretty much how I came out to them. But, you know, I didn't really think they took it that serious until, like, I started dressing like a boy. So it was like, me and my ex had broke up, and I hang out with, I was single for a while. I wasn't talking to nobody. But I was talking, like, I was a thot. Like, I was talking to everybody. Like, I was talking to different people. I'm sorry, I was a thot. Simple as that. But I was talking to a whole bunch of girls. But I was the boy unless, like, I kept dressing like a boy. Like, it was a phase, I believe. I was just like a boy or whatever. And my godmom, the one that was the dancer teacher, she found out that I was gay because people was going back and telling her. So I was, like, so sad. Like, she was like, you know what? I'm not going to be around you if you dress like this or whatever. And I was, like, so sad. I'm like, oh, my God. Like, people judging me because this is who I am. Like, I can't help it. And so that's when she was like, I promise I'm going to go to church every Sunday praying for you. And I'm going to get the gayness out of you. And I was like, are you serious? Like, it hurt my feelings because I'm like, this is who I am. Like, I like girls. This is who I feel comfortable with. I've tried dating dudes, but this is who I feel comfortable with. I'm sorry. And so she didn't accept it at the time, and I don't know if she does now, but I mean, that's what it was. And so when high school came, I stopped dressing like, I was still dressing like a boy my freshman year, but then I had met this person. We're gonna call her Jay. I'm just gonna say Jay. It's just the name, could say Jay. I'm gonna call her Jay. So she was a dyke, like, not, I don't want to say dyke, but she was a stud. She was the man relationship. And I was just like a boy at the time too. So me and her was talking to her. And I think that's really when my parents, like, just caught on to, like, okay, my granny too. Because when she came to my house, she used to come to my house a lot. And she was just like a boy. So when she first came over here, my granny was like, is that a boy in your room? I was like, no, that's a girl. And so she kind of figured, but she didn't say nothing to me until Mother's Day when I gave my mom a card that says, I'm gay. I was like, I'm gay, you made me this way. And I love you, and this and that. It's something like that. It's not like that, but, you know, like, I was pretty much born like this. Pretty much what I was trying to get my point across to. And so Granny, she's like, yeah, I kind of figured you was you liked girls when you had her come over here or whatever, and this and another. And me and that girl does not talk anymore. Oh, I've dated people after her. Like, I've dated multiple people, whatever. But I never really just, like, my parents knew. But it was like they was trying to, like, kind of, like, hide the fact. My mom knew. Like, she knows because I'm closer to my mom than my dad. So she knows. But my dad, he didn't really accept it. Like, I know he didn't accept it because I kind of feel like he didn't think that's who I was. Like, he didn't accept it. Okay, so my godmother still, she was like, I had started dressing girly, and she came around one day and she was like, thought she was gay. I told you was going to turn back straight. And I was like, no. I still like girls. I just dress girly now because, like, I really feel like dressing like a boy was a phase for me because I hate dressing like a boy now. Like, now I'd be like, bro, I like a boy. I'd be like, ugh. But I like dressing like a girl. Like, I feel like that's just who I am. And I'm slowly becoming who I am. Like, I wasn't forced to tell none of that. Like, I came out to my parents and that's what it was. Like, my dad, he was iffy about it like a couple of months ago, but now he's okay with it because I actually told him, like, okay, I have a girlfriend. That's what I like, and I'm sorry if it's not what you like. And he was like, no, I'm fine. Like, if that's what you like, that's what you like. I'm going to still love you regardless. My little brother, he don't care. My sister, she does not care. She like girls too. And my auntie, she knows. I don't think she cares either. She did talk to me and whatever. My cousin, like my closest cousin, her name's Aqua. At first she was like, like, I don't know, like, I don't think that's what you want to do, like, you know, at first looking at me sideways or whatever, but now it's like, she knows that's what I am, and I guess she accepts it. I don't really know. I haven't really just asked her about it, but I'm sure she accepts me. But that will conclude my coming out story. I hope you guys enjoyed. And if you have, like, if you're, like, kind of scared to come out, just don't be scared. Be you. Like, if that's what you like, if that's really what you like and feel comfortable with, do it. Because hiding who you are is only going to stop your life and put your life on pause. Like, I really believe that you should be open to who you are, and I understand that you will be scared. Like, I was so scared, and I'm tearing up now, but I was so scared because I'm like, what if people just talk about me constantly, like, you know, stereotypes and this and that other. But I just prayed about it. Really, I prayed. I was like, God, please just be here for me. Like, I don't know what else to do. Like, I know you're real, and I understand that this is against you, but like I said, no sin is bigger than any other. So if I'm gay and you kill somebody, that sin is equal. You feel me? So I mean, yeah, I'm sinning by liking girls, but that's what I like. You know what I'm saying? So if you accept me, you accept me, and if you don't, you don't, because I'm still gonna live my life and be happy, because at the end of the day, God still wakes me up in the morning, you know. So if you're skeptical, just talk to me. You know, I'll be here to talk to you about anything. If you're scared to tell your parents, I'll talk to you about anything. You don't have to be scared, you know. And even if you are scared, just make sure you do it on your own time. Be ready to tell them, because it is hard. I do understand that, you know. But you guys, give this video a thumbs up, like, comment, and subscribe. And please tell me what you want to see from my next video, you know. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next video.